being compared to Drake.
Yeah.
Being compared to like Jamie Foxx and Will Smith because of the whole actor turned rapper. Does that kind of like upset you or does you mind?
No, it actually helps me work harder. Like, I mean, here's the thing. Like, I think a lot of people think I started rapping like a year ago. Like, they're just like, oh, it just started happening. But it's not. I started rapping a long time ago, and like I feel like, especially with like the Drake stuff. It's one of those things where like I was like, this is, I think people think like I was like, oh, Drake's doing it, I should do it. I was like, no, this is the exact reason not to do it. Like, that's exactly because nobody wants to like have somebody become big doing something and then be like, hey guys, I do it too. Like, it's just like, it's not. I mean,
How?
Oh, like, oh, hey guys, you want me to do like,
yeah.
Hey guys, I do it too.
Yeah, you don't want that.
And I don't know why I sounded like Aziz Ansari when I said that. It's like, hey guys. But like, yeah. But I guess it makes me work harder. It definitely does, and I think like I'm giving something different from Drake because I'm not. I could never be as cool as Drake.
Why? You're a pretty cool guy, man.
I mean, I'm a nice guy. I'm not a cool guy.
Though.
I said this in a Hard Knock interview too. Like, it's like if you ever see me with an unlit cigar in my mouth, I'm gonna look like a fucking idiot. Like, I look like a dummy. Like, I can't do it. Like, he looks cool when he does it. Like, if I was like, if I came in here with that, you'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? Take that out.
Nah, man. I think though, it would be pretty funny. Though. If you're gonna do. I think you could pull off the baseball glove performance too.
Wait, what is that?
He performed with baseball gloves at the AMAs.
Oh, I haven't seen the AMAs.
He tried
baseball gloves.
Yeah, he tried to pull off not like you know, like catchers or anything like, but he tried to perform
with like the Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah,
like
because in his music video for Headlines, he's wearing them.
Wow,
and he performed like that, and I was like, why would he do that?
I think it's just because here's the thing, like I'll give you guys a tip, like every artist wants to have a Michael Jackson moment where it's just like you're like, oh, the glove or like the red jacket, and it's like everybody the next day everyone's got one because like Kanye had that with the glasses, everybody had it, like everybody wants to have that moment, so it's just like gloves, and I don't know, we'll see.
Baseball gloves,
I don't know. I'm not worried. I can't pull it off. I already said that. But like I don't know. Like every artist wants to have that. Everybody wants to do. Like maybe someday people will be wearing short shorts like me. Like,
who knows?
Maybe, I don't know.
Who knows? Now let's talk about like your style rapping, man. You're not talking about like drugs or the hood, or rims and all that, or big chains.
Yeah.
For everybody that doesn't know, man, like
I just rap about stuff I see like around me. Like I try and be like as honest as possible. Like I don't rap about that. I mean, I guess I do kind of rap about those things, but only from seeing them. I was never like in it. Like, you know, like the closest I've ever come to drugs is like my cousins and stuff like that. But everybody has a cousin who sells drugs. Like everybody has an uncle who has a drinking problem. Like that's the stuff that makes us. Like everybody has that. So I just rap about, you know, I rap about my dick a lot, like just because I think it's funny. I rap about girls a lot. Funny? I think it is. It's like I don't think like my dick isn't like the Dave Chappelle of dicks. Like it's not like I'm telling jokes. But I think it's for like I laugh. That's the childish part about it. Like I like people who like to pretend like farts isn't funny. Like farts is mad funny. Like I laugh. Yeah, farts and dicks and
I think
boobs. Like that shit makes me laugh. Like yes, I know how to write better jokes. Like I can write something about farts. Black Swan was a bit like I can write a joke about highbrow, but like at the end of the day, like the farts are funny, the dicks are funny, like it makes me laugh, and I talk about my dick a lot, but like I was talking about girls and like heartbreak and growing up and stuff. Yeah, I try and be as honest as I can be.
You talk about people calling you an Oreo and all that stuff, man. Like, what do you think? I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people that can relate to that.
Yeah, I feel like one thing that kind of bothered me is that like I think like a lot of people feel like that doesn't happen anymore, which I think is kind of bullshit. Like, is that people just like that really pisses me off. Like sometimes like I'll run into like white dudes that be like, "What you talking about? Like happened in like the '80s." And that doesn't happen anymore. I'm like, no, like I almost got like people don't remember like there was I almost got jumped once for having a skateboard. Like I almost got jumped once. Like Pharrell made it okay to have a skateboard. Yeah. Like it's like after that, like you can have a skateboard. But like there was a point in my time where like people were like, "What the fuck are you doing with that skateboard?" Like but that still goes on. And I just wanted to talk about that, like just like because it's important for not just like minorities, not just like black kids, but just like everybody to try to be themselves the most. And it took me a long time to like myself and be myself. you know, and talk about dicks, you know, and talk about.
I thought you were going like into like a serious.
I said serious, no, never too much. No, but but seriously, it did take a long time to get to be who you like. So like, I just try and make music to help kids be like, cause camp, I made that for 13-year-old me. Like, hopefully, like 13-year-old me, it will be like, oh, it's cool, like to like, you know, whatever I like, you know, to watch anime, you know, like not be like feel like a dummy, you know. I feel like it's cool to just be who you are. So like that's what the music's about. I try and be as me as possible. Yeah.
Oh man, thank you, man. Just lastly, I know you were geeking out at the fact that Pat 106 and you finally heard your song
on the radio last night. That shit was tight. I was in the car because like it was funny like. I realized people don't have radios in the house anymore because I was like, oh, I got a text. I was like, oh, I'm on the radio. And then we were like, oh, turn on the radio. He's like, I don't have a radio in my house. Like, so we like ran outside to the yard and turned like we were like cranking it up and going to.
You can stream us next time.
Man. I know, but it would take forever to get on the line. It was way faster to just run outside and turn on the radio. So we went in the car and it was like, and I think the thing that made it the most real was at the end, the cheer like that they do at the end, like the echo. I was like, oh, that's like a radio thing. Like that's what they do on the radio.
The filter,
like the filter, like cheer. I was like, that's what they do to Drake. I was like, oh, that's tight. Like I was flipping. That shit was tight.
All right, yo, Childish Gambino, go get the album Camp. Do it.
What's up?
I don't know if it was like, yo, like, I'm not Donald right now, man.
I was like, hey, yo, turn this off. Nah.